Details are now emerging of the faltering East Ukraine ceasefire deal signed in Minsk, Belarus. 12 points were agreed at the summit last Friday by negotiators from Ukraine, Russia, East Ukraine insurgent leaders, and the OSCE. The plan envisages the demilitarization of East Ukraine. Firstly, all sides have agreed to observe an immediate end to fighting in the Donbass. The OSCE is to monitor and report on whether the ceasefire holds. A buffer zone on the Ukraine-Russia border will be created, also monitored by the OSCE. All the illegal fighters and military hardware will be removed from East Ukraine. The deal could theoretically bring relief to those involved in the conflict. All prisoners held by both sides will be released in a so-called all-for-all prisoner exchange. An amnesty for combatants who committed certain offenses will be introduced, and the safety of those involved in peace negotiations will be guaranteed. The plan includes assistance for people living in the Donbass. Measures will be taken to boost humanitarian aid in the region. A program will be introduced to revive the region's ailing economy. The deal commits to governance changes in Ukraine. An inclusive national dialogue will be held across the country. Immediate local elections are to be held in both Donetsk and Luhansk, while power is to be devolved to local government in the Donbass. The peace deal was signed by former Ukrainian President Leonid Kuchma, Russia's ambassador to Ukraine Mikhail Zarabov, a representative for the OSCE, and 2 militant commanders based in East Ukraine. There has been little optimism on the ground, with sporadic fighting continuing in the east and concerns over the implied concessions Ukraine would have to make in order for ceasefire agreement to become the basis for a more permanent peace deal.